Coming up on today's Code Bet Daily, it is an absolute plethora of sports.
Nice.
We are talking State of Origin, MLB All Star Game, AFL, NFL. What are you talking about, Stats Guy?
Some women's ashes and more Wimbledon value.
What did I tell you about? I mean, Alex, what about you?
Yeah, we suck. Go Queensland.
State of Origin looks coming at the wazoo. We're talking player props, game picks, best bets, and a Stats Guy rate my multi. It's all in an absolute shockers Code Bet Daily. Better check it out right now. Welcome to Code Bet Daily. It is Tuesday, July 11. All day. This is episode 149. We're one away from the big 150. Who would have thunk?
Oh.
Certainly not me. No. I'm your host, Jaymz Clements. I'm the editor of a very good website. It's called CodeBet. You can go check that out at codebet.com.au. At the moment, you can actually see my big breakdown of the MLB Home Run Derby, which is happening right now. Nailed a couple of those picks, I'll tell you that much. But I am joined, as always, by the pontiffs. That's right, the pontiffs of punting. Got Alex Donnelly over there.
Thinking of applying for a new job today. I hear there's one going on the Gold Coast.
Oh,
Sure.
Good.
Yeah.
Mediocre coach. Checks out.
As opposed to whatever else they've had over the last 15 years.
That's very true.
And there's the stats guy, Liam.
I'm loving Julio Rodriguez, your tip. He's killing in the home run derby.
Sounds really excited.
Yeah, I'm very
He's
excited.
pumped.
I'm pumped
He's
from the Wimbledon last
Actually,
night as well.
Stats Guy got really angry about 20 minutes ago, and I can't even remember what it was, but he was really
I
fired
can't even
up.
remember either.
Harry Sheasel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Playing
because we're
Harry
playing Harry Sheasel at the forward line.
Note to Brett Ratton, do not play the Sheasel in 4 different
Clarko
positions in
wouldn't put him
4
out,
quarters, or Stats Guy will be after you.
It was very
Kick your
good.
ass.
Punching holes in the wall over there.
I was,
just channeling a bit
a
of
whole
Alex
wall went
Donnelly.
down at my house on the weekend. Wasn't good.
Right, this is Code Dingers Daily.
Dingers.
I just want to see big dudes mash taters.
Yeah.
That's all I'm all about today. It's been awesome. We've just been sitting in the office watching big dudes mash taters. This is Code Bet Daily. It is what it says on the tin. It's codes, it's betting, it's daily. I think we're covering a whole mess of stuff today because obviously State of Origin tomorrow night, Wednesday, and the MLB All Star Game is also tomorrow, which is exciting for me. So I'm talking AFL, State of Origin, NFL, and the MLB All Star Game. This is my last show for about a week and a half.
It's getting all
I'm
out.
gonna get everything out there and on the record.
Do we have the siren? I'm getting the siren up if you get too long.
Yeah.
What about you, Alex? What are you talking about?
State of Origin, we suck.
Nice. Stats guy.
Wimbledon, of course, and some women's ashes. And some ODI start this week in the women's ashes.
Nice one. All right, let's get into it. Player props. So home run derby, I did actually nail that pick yesterday of Julio Rodriguez.
He hasn't won it yet.
No,
He's
the
head-to-head.
yeah,
Got the head-to-head.
The $2.40, nailed that one.
great.
$6 for Julio to win the thing, $7 on Bet365.
Shout out to Pete's pitcher for throwing absolute rubbish.
Yeah,
absolute
Just
pies.
literally watched
I don't
that.
know if
No, they
say
weren't
that.
pies. Like pies that get smashed out on the ground.
Pies is what you want.
Yeah.
What was he doing then?
It's throwing sausage rolls.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
he was throwing.
Absolutely
He was
horrible.
throwing wide.
What's the difference pies in baseball?
Well, he was
Do they have
throwing wides.
Do they have a thing for that? I don't know.
Yeah, pies, I mean, you're fine.
It was
with that.
short
It's
and wide instead of.
It was bad,
Instead of hit pie full tosses.
Just need the consistency. Simple as that.
Good for the bet.
Player props. For me, heading into this weekend, we've got a big AFL clash on Friday, just over the road there at the MCG. Just 2 kicks.
For some people, yeah.
And the old super boot over here. Fascinating matchup,
Friday
right?
night, is it?
It is Friday night. So I'm not going to be doing the AFL show, but I've written this preview, and it is fascinating because obviously Brisbane just never win the MCG. Won in the last 14 games they've won.
Yep.
And that came, weirdly enough, against Melbourne at the MCG last year.
I forgot
In the
about that.
finals.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Pretty
wrote
important
about this
game.
yesterday.
Semi-final clash. They came out the winners. First time they'd won in 12 clashes. They then have since lost to Hawthorn. They still don't have any forwards.
This is Melbourne.
This is Melbourne.
Melbourne, yeah.
So Bailey Fritsch is sort of like, he's out. Cozzy Pickett didn't touch the ball basically.
Cozzy
against the Saints
Pickett
out
hasn't
there.
touched the footy since he killed Bailey Smith.
It's pretty gnarly. The thing is, what did we see last week? Petrarca go forward.
Yes.
Kick 4 goals. He had 20
Cool.
touches.
I forgot about
It was
that.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we'll see a little bit more, maybe a few less goals on the actual field from Petrarca this week, but I think we'll see him much more involved in the mid, trying to combat that Brisbane midfield. He's going to have to.
Dunkley, Ashcroft, and Neil.
It's a little bit different than
You'll have
going,
to
we can
stay
play,
in there.
if we're going against the Saints midfield, you can sort of do what you need to, right? You can go,
Billings
Petrarca,
and
just
Steele.
fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
Against the Lions are going to be a bit different. So Petrarca, 25 plus disposals is my absolute massive play on this, and 2+ goals, $3. Boom. Just a little same game
$3,
multi.
yeah.
Love that. And some State of Origin player props. This is my favorite one I think I've seen for ages. Hammer or Valentine Holmes to score a try $2.
Oh,
That's great. Two of the
Hello.
top scorers.
Hello.
Frank Walker.
Love that one. Absolutely. That was with Ladbrokes. That's a Ladbrokes special where,
great.
yeah, if you click through literally on the thing, it's like, cool. Hamiso or Valentine? What do you reckon? I'm going Hammer or Holmes to score a try.
They could both as well, yeah.
They could both go.
Well, the Hammer
$2.
scored in his last 3.
Exactly.
Nice.
The other ones, Xavier Coates, more tries than Brian. $2.90. A tie is about $2.
Yep.
If you expect Brian to get in as well. To actually smash him, though, is like pretty crazy. It's like over 4. I just don't see it. I think Coates gets in. That's why my favorite one out of all that as well. Anytime try scorer, Xavier Coates, $2.10. Simple as that. Not much leans to Alex's guys in blue.
I'm not even leaning to them. I'm
I don't think anyone is.
I'm honestly hoping we lose 50-0.
Checks out.
I want Freddie Fittler
Bit of a
gone.
statement, yeah.
No, I don't care about the statement. The series is over. Like, it means nothing. It's like, let's just get rid of Freddie.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fair enough.
So that would also, if they do lose, that's the first whitewash since 2010.
Is it?
10 or
Wow.
13, one of the
I think
two.
it's 10. So
Yeah, okay.
that was the last time the Maroons did
It was
it.
the last time Queensland.
So surely if you
swept.
make that history, you're gone as a coach.
Yep.
Since
Yeah.
2010, it is. 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think the last time the Blues even got a whitewash was way prior to that. So, what about you, Alex? Have you got some player props for State of Origin?
Having a look at a player you already mentioned in Valentine Holmes, of course, the kicker. So there's also like points over unders as well that you can get for players on certain, or basically wherever you bet really. So have a look for there. If you want to get on Valentine Holmes 10 plus, I reckon that's something that I'll be throwing in my multi. But anyway, Valentine Holmes has this really wicked record of in the last 5 game 3s he's played, he has scored the first try 4 times.
How many game 3s has he played? That's awesome.
Yeah, right.
Probably 5.
Yeah, exactly. And then there was
that's
well, he
nuts.
also he missed that season when he tried to go to the NFL and didn't get in. But yeah, so he's played in 5 game 3s, he scored the first try 4
That's
times.
sick.
So load up.
Yeah, it's right.
It's written in the script.
It is math.
It's in the script.
He's $16
Really math.
to score the first try with Ladbrokes, so I don't mind that whatsoever. But if you just want him to score, and he scored in both origins, $3.15.
Nice.
Let's go. $3.15 for him to score.
Awesome.
And if I can find the, how many points a player can get, I will find that, and then I will tell you that because I think the 10 plus is on. Because obviously, if he scores a try, he's going to kick for goal, and if Queensland score 4 or 5 tries, 10 plus is
10
genuinely on.
yeah, okay.
So I'm kind of banking on him to score a try.
Nice one.
That's awesome.
Stats guy.
Wimbledon, we got the quarterfinals now in the women's side of the draw. Jessica Pegula taking on Maketa I've said this before.
Nailed
Vondrousova. Maketa Vondrousova.
Say Kokonakis.
Yeah, I can say Kokonakis. Maketa Vondrousova. Pegula is the only woman in the draw left to win all
Women
of their
or
matches.
woman?
Woman?
I think I'd go with singular.
Yeah.
Yeah, only woman in the draw to win all of her matches.
She might
in straight
contain
sets.
multitudes, but she is still just a single.
Okay,
She'll also
she's very
kick
good.
your
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, she's the only woman left in the draw that has won all of her matches in straight sets. So she's yet to drop a set, which has been absolutely awesome. She's got a great speed for her serve and volley. It's just been awesome, and her power hitting has improved in the last year or so, up to 4th in the world now. And she hit 22 winners last match, which is absolutely awesome. Usually the winner gets around, the match winner gets around 15 winners or so, but she got 22 and absolutely, smashed it out of the park. Vondrousova doesn't have the power and doesn't threaten with her serve that like Pegula does. She only got 1 ace last match. So if you only get 1 ace, I don't know if you can progress into big tournaments like this, especially, when Pegula's in amazing form. Pegula's also 8-2 on grass across the last few years, much more experience in these big matches. So I was surprised that she's $1.70 here, great for a multi. And then the minus 2.5 games is $2. So I think she's going to win in straight sets again. I think you can even get straight sets around that $2.50 mark because it rarely happens in that quarterfinals for in the women's. But I think she's going to absolutely tear it up, the American, and go through the next round again.
So what seed is Pegula?
She's fourth
Yeah.
seed, so she's awesome. Yeah,
I knew she was
Vondrousova's
gonna-
coming up on the way up. She's actually had a really good year herself, but Pegula is much more experienced in these big games, especially in the quarterfinal.
Vondrousova beat Buzkova in the last one, who was
Yes.
a 32 seed.
Yes,
Not bad.
Yeah, she's been pretty good herself, but Pegula's just another step above, I reckon.
That's great. Good call. I love that one.
Nice.
Happy days. And how's our lady Ons?
Actually, I forgot to mention Jabir. Yeah, $2.15. She won last night. I was very happy with that. And then she's dropped in halves in odds. So she's $7 now. Got her at $14 at the start of the Wimbledon.
His word just...
That one didn't
That
sound
was a
great.
mess. Yeah, she's
But
halved her
halved
price.
in odds. Yes.
There you go.
There we go. But yeah, she's get on her now. Still at $7.
It is shock. A winner's price shortens.
But the problem is
No, but
she's
she-
going to play the Ribena next
She's going to
up,
play
so
Rybakina, who
Love Rybakina.
she'll be underdog again. But I'd still back her.
I like it. Right. match/game picks. Game pick. Let's do it. MLB All Star Game. We've been watching the home run derby, just watching a bunch of
I'm now a Seattle Mariners fan.
nice big dudes mashing taters at T-Mobile Park. Interesting one as well, because I mentioned this really quickly yesterday, I think, with the over-under, right? There's 7.5 runs.
You did, yeah.
The other thing as well, you got to remember, this is T-Mobile Park. It's actually a pitcher's stadium as well. It's like a pretty big space. I think we've gone 5 of the last 6 games have gone under this total runs line of 7.5. So
That's crazy, yeah.
I think we're going to go under again, under 7.5. It's a weird sort of matchup, this All-Star Game as well. AL versus NL. You got 26 first-timers. And my favorite aspect of these rosters is that you have, I think it's 8 dudes from the Atlanta Braves. Their entire infield is like the All-Star.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Like, which is gnarly. The Texas Rangers have 6 dudes that they're sending. It's basically just like, we'll take 3 or 4 of the best teams in the MLB. We'll just take their best dudes, and that's the All-Star squad.
That makes sense.
The thing is, MLB, though, you have to, it's mandated that you have to take 1 player from every team.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah.
All right,
wait,
so-
is it? I didn't know
So there's
that.
like these 3 or 4
Oscar
teams.
Allen to be full forward for the AFL team.
Exactly. He'd be smashing all Australian.
Yeah.
But this is, it's chaos because
Hawthorn
you
wouldn't have one, though.
those
Maybe
4
Sicily.
teams just so overpopulated on like some of them. Yeah. I think the AL is going to crush the NL in this one. So I think this will be like a 4-1 game. Give me the AL to win. They've won 9 straight against the NL. This is an AL park because they're playing in Mariners Park.
Mariners, yeah.
So a lot of these players have played there before. The NL ones maybe not so much, even though you do have, interleague play now. I think the AL will be way more ready for this. Give me the AL to win their 10th straight against the National League and for it to go under. That's a $3.42 same game multi. Simple as you like.
Very nice.
Via Ladbrokes. That's the AL to win and the under. Boom.
Definitely getting on that one.
Nice one. Alex.
Queensland, they're going to win. They're $1.65.
That's it. Where's the siren?
Like, honestly, like New South Wales, like, it's like, oh, we're going to make all these changes, this and that and whatever else. And Billy Slayer's like, no, we're cool.
We're good.
We'll keep going. Like, Gutherson's back in, Campbell, Gillard, Jake Trebojevic for the first time this series. It's like,
Turbo.
and then Cody Walker's in as well. It's just like, what are you doing? Like,
It's chaos.
Phil's going to yell about it on Thursday when we get beaten.
I'm
Like,
keen to watch that show if you go.
yeah, there's going to be a lot
Gonna be a
of
bit
yelling.
chaotic.
Oh, it's not going to be yelling. It's just going to be like, we saw this coming. Like,
I'll
why?
be in Queensland after this game, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, Queensland are going to win. Like,
You can party with all
good
the-
luck to them. 3-0. Like,
Bill.
honestly, they deserve to whitewash New South Wales for how insipid their tactics and selections have
Good
been.
word.
So Queensland $1.65. First time they've been favourites all series, which is wild.
Which
but
is
yeah.
hilarious.
The line's 3.5. They'll cover that. Take the minus 3.5 at $1.87 as well. Good luck.
Nice.
Good luck, New South Wales.
Just defeated.
It's just so sad.
This is why
Might
I'm
as well
changing,
win some money on the way.
changing
Okay.
allegiances to Ireland once again because Rugby Union World Cup. Let's go!
What about, as long as you
Hates
support the
Australia, now hates New South Wales.
This is why,
He's out.
I actually said to someone, geez, Victoria's better than New South Wales the other day.
Are you barracking for Ireland in the Women's World Cup?
No, I'm going to stick with Australia.
Okay,
Same
yeah, because they're
Kerr.
better. Yeah.
100%.
He's a front runner who changes
He
his
is.
colours at any moment.
Oh,
no.
they're good in rugby. Oh, I'll go for them.
Oh, no, did you see like our B team got slaughtered by like 30 points on the weekend in a rugby union warm-up?
I didn't see
okay,
that,
the
but-
Springboks smashed us. Like,
Okay.
we stink.
All right, Stats Guy, game pick.
Women's Ashes, which we haven't touched on that much, but you got Australia taking on England, obviously. England are leading the series 2-1 at the moment, which is a bit surprising because Australia have absolutely dominated the Women's Ashes, but I think they're going to bounce back here. It's the first ODI of the series. They play all different formats in the Women's Ashes.
played
which
the
is really
test
cool. We've played the tests, yeah, a couple of tests.
we won
We
the
won the
test.
tests.
Okay.
We've lost a couple of
Isn't it like
T20s.
it's a points thing?
But we love ODIs. It's definitely our best format. We've beaten England in the last 7 ODI meetings, which has been awesome. You got attacking players like Elisa Healy with the bat, who's made a couple of hundreds against England in the past.
Healy?
Yeah.
She's
Alyssa,
awesome.
yeah.
What was that?
Alyssa.
No,
You
it's
said Elisa.
her name is actually Elisa Healy, even though they spell it Alyssa. If you hear
I've
the
never
commentary,
heard anyone call her Elisa.
I'm pretty
ever.
sure that's right, but anyway.
Maybe I'm
Ash Gardner's been awesome as well. Amazing all-rounder. She's taken wickets in this series and making runs. England lead the series 2-1, but first ODI, the first ODI back. So Aussies will be fired up and want to peg back that series. I think they're too strong and will still win the whole series. I think they're only $1.50 to win the whole series, but $1.57 just head to head in this one. And then just a bit more value, $1.90 for the highest opening partnership. We've had the highest opening partnership in our last 9 one-day matches, which is pretty cool, especially when you got Alyssa Healy, Beth Mooney. You've got a lot of good batsmen that can rotate in there. So I think we're easily going to clear that highest opening partnership.
We haven't lost an Ashes ODI series since 2013.
2013, yeah, we love the ODIs.
Well, yeah, we're world champions, Commonwealth Games gold medalists. There's
they
another
just win
thing
everything.
in there,
Yeah.
We are literally the world champions of everything in
Most
cricket.
successful Aussie
Hence
team.
why I think we are. That is the greatest Australian sporting dynasty ever.
Yep.
Checks out.
I can't argue with that one.
Spot the lie.
Nice.
All right, best bets for today, tomorrow, whenever. I've still got another one of the whenevers. You may have noticed, adding to my NFL futures as I keep digging into it. A couple more division winners for you before I go on holidays. Just keep an eye on these prices. $1.65 for Jacksonville to win the AFC South. They are going to romp that in. The AFC South stinks. You've got Houston, you've got Indy.
Yeah.
Jacksonville should absolutely smoke a rate this one. So the only problem is you never know with Tennessee. The Tennessee Titans, you've got Mike Vrabel, their coach, who's like basically a giant, big, bustling bear of a man.
That's why you have to be a bear of a man.
That's
to
exactly
be coaching
what
in the NFL.
every
isn't
NFL
it?
coach looks exactly the same.
With the cigar.
But the Jags will be awesome this year because when it comes to division bets as well,
Because
especially
Tony Khan rules.
I mean, that's one reason. But you think about what wins a division when there's when it's kind of like a down division where it's a bit crummy, right? The NFC South and the AFC South both this year are a bit crummy. But if you look at the coaching and the quarterback, simple as that sometimes. And the Jacksonville Jaguars have Doug Peterson as their coach. They've got Trevor Lawrence as their QB.
He's been good.
That's the best
Touchdown
combo
Jesus.
out of the 4 teams. So it's like, I'll just ride that. Because
Fair enough.
against those same teams in that division, they should probably win most of those games. You play those teams twice, you should be all right. The Tennessee thing is like the only one where it's like, but they've got so many questions at QB, I don't really care. So give me Jacksonville. That's only $1.65, but that's like a good sort of like preseason multi that you can just chuck in there with like another. You could probably I'd probably load up with this for like a Trevor Lawrence over yards. Maybe even Doug Peterson Coach of the Year kind of look.
Cool.
AFC West as well, staying in the AFC. LA Chargers, this one's a bit more value, $4.
Yep.
It's my boy, Juzzy Herbs. I love Justin Herbert. Got a lot of time for Juzzy Herbs. If you ever listen to NFL Australia, I just am all aboard the Juzzy Herbs train. They're in the same division as the Kansas City Chiefs, but the Chiefs just have this weird tendency to sometimes go, we're not going to win the division. We're fine. We'll win it from 4 or 5. It's all
playoffs,
good.
don't they? Yeah.
And they did start off slow last year. If the Chargers just stay consistent one season, they will absolutely smash it 1 year and win like 12 games.
Yeah, okay.
Offensively, defensively, they've kind of got all the ingredients. It feels like it just needs to come together. This might be the year. For $4, I kind of like that a lot. And last little one, Triple J Hottest 100, like a version.
Ooh.
Rampaging favorite is the cover of Sher's Believe by DMA.
It's a very good song.
It is good.
Yeah,
An amazing cover. Actually done in the right vein, I think, for like a version, which is them in the studio with the host back when it was Alex Dyson and the tall comedian guy who had the Tally show.
This was the last time I started.
O'Kine.
This is
That's
the
it.
last
Matt
time.
O'Kine, Matt and Alex.
This was my generation of listening to
Exactly.
Triple J.
Yeah.
And so they're actually in the studio with
Nice,
them with the guitars.
Yeah.
Awesome. As opposed to like, then, here's our entire string section and we're Gang of Youths. It's like, all right, we get it.
Yeah.
This is a bit
It's
overkill.
a bit more
I mean,
pure.
I did enjoy that. Don't impress me much as well when they were in the studio. That was a very good one.
That's true.
But there's stuff like, I don't know, AB Original did the Dumb Things cover with Paul Kelly, stuff like that. It looks awesome. I mean, the same with King Stingray when they did Yellow is just absolutely next level. To the point where the Squid is like, what is this? I'm like, well, it's a bad song done by a good band. He's like, do you hate Coldplay, Dad? I'm like, yes. Anyway.
Why do you hate
I didn't
Coldplay?
know
Hold
that.
on.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wet boy music. Gross.
That's another podcast, I reckon. I didn't know that.
Sad boy, just.
It must be an English thing. James Blunt as well.
Yeah. Denzel Curry's Bulls on Parade might be a little bit of a smoky, though, for number one.
I
Because
didn't vote for it.
this is one of those songs where people have gone, hang on, that might be better than the original, which is basically Bulls on Parade, and most things by Rage Against the Machine are sacrosanct, right? But that version is
It's good, yeah.
absolutely amazing. And I've got a feeling there's like a little bit of an undercurrent of like people just having rediscovered that going, dude, that is wicked.
I'm gonna listen to this after this show goes off, right?
So 450 for it to win. It's the only one basically that's going to give DMAs a push, I reckon. But just worth keeping in mind. That's all it is. I think DMAs still win.
Yep.
But Bulls on Parade, if nothing else, this is just a recommendation just to go to re-listen to it because it's awesome.
Because it's good. Yeah, okay.
It is absolutely
And
fantastic.
it's a bit more
like
value.
his Sirens, he throws in a verse from Sirens, his song, in the bridge, and it's just incendiary.
Wish we could have each way betting like top 10 and stuff here. That'd be sick.
usually
Well, they
do
will.
that,
They
yeah.
will once it actually
yeah.
gets close to the countdown. So
Good.
the problem is,
I will be having top 10 bets because I'm a psychopath.
I would go Denzel Curry top 3 easily.
Yeah, okay.
Simple as that. All right, Alex, best bets.
Gold Coast Suns to cover the line against St Kilda this weekend.
The coach
You
bounce.
coach
love it.
bounce.
I like that. I
The
love it.
line is only 2 goals as of right now. So what is it? Tuesday morning.
They could
at-
smash 'em just
Tuesday
like-
afternoon at 12:07. The line is 2 goals. So it's 11.5 at $1.90 with Ladbrokes. Let's see by Thursday afternoon when we do the AFL show if that has changed. But yeah, I watched St Kilda on the weekend. They have no forward line now, obviously, with one of the King brothers. Is this like going to be like a Mackay thing? They never play each other because
play.
that's
Yeah,
2 years
maybe.
in a row now, I think. Then, of course, Seb Ross got concussed and, what was it, Zane Cordy hurt himself as well. He might not play this week either. They just had no one to go to up forward. Charlie Ballard could have 73 possessions like Stephen May once again. And Gold Coast, new coach bounce. Let's go.
I like that.
And
Saints
this is
are dropping as well.
At
This is
home
up-
as
yeah,
well.
it's up there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Saints got some injuries.
I literally just outlined their injury stats.
I'm just backing it up. I just really think that's a good bet.
He's trying to say nice things.
yeah, I agree.
All right, stats guy. Do we have a rate my multi?
We do.
Rate my multi.
I did find the Valentine's home, $2.50, 10 plus points.
All right.
Nice. All right, we got some Wimbledon. As I mentioned, some quarterfinals. The first one I just mentioned before, but I'm going to put in the multi. Pegula taking on Vondrousova. Pegula hasn't dropped a set this whole tournament. 8-2 record on grass this year. I think she's going to win this pretty easily, but just chuck her at $1.70 head-to-head as the first leg. We've got Iga Swiatek taking on Elena Svitolina. Swiatek beat Svitolina in straight sets in the last meeting, and 8 of her last 10 matches she has won in straight sets. Svitolina's coming into this tournament as a wild card, so she's hasn't played in many tournaments lately. But Swiatek, I think she's going to absolutely clean her up and continue her great form. So 2-0 straight sets there. Then we got Roman Safalin taking on Yannick Sinner. Sinner is one of my favorite players at the moment to watch. He's been absolutely awesome. He's got the power game. He's got the serve and volley game. He's doing it all. And he's also spent 2 hours less on the court so far than Safalin, which sounds a bit funny. But when you get into these later stages, he's going to get a few injuries, probably maybe in a few blisters. I saw Lehechka pulled out yesterday for some blisters and things like that. So I'm just going to back Sinner. He's absolutely cruised through the first few rounds. So 3-0 in the sets. I'm going to go Sinner. He's an absolute gun.
Nice.
And then the last leg is Andrei Rublev taking on Novak Djokovic. This will be a great match, but Djokovic just isn't slowing down. Everyone sort of wants him to stop. I just really want Alcaraz to go up into the ranks, but Djokovic has been amazing. He's 31-4 record in all tournaments this season. Insane fitness. He's all-around play. I don't think, Rublev's going to get even close to him. So I think I didn't actually write that down, but -5.5 in the games for Djokovic. So I think he's going to win this pretty easily. Maybe like 6-4, 6-4, 6-4, or they might get a set Rublev, like he lost. Djokovic did lose a set last one, but yeah, Djokovic going to cover the line in that one. So I'm going Pegula head-to-head, Swiatek in straight sets, Sinner in straight sets, Djokovic -5.5 games, and that's a 4-leg multi at $7.16 with Ladbrokes.
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I think the only one might be, like, do you think Safilin can take one off Sinner?
Yeah.
Because if you've gone straight sets for Sinner, I mean,
He did beat him in straight sets last time, but as you get to these latest
like one of
parts of
those
the
ones,
tournaments,
it's
he definitely could get a set, but Sinner's awesome, and
because I love the Swiatek 2-zip.
Yeah.
That's awesome over Svitolina.
I don't
But
know.
yeah.
Sinner's just cruised through the first. Yeah, he's like hardly had any court time compared to Safin.
Nice.
That's the only reason. But yeah, that's probably the riskiest one.
Good stuff. I'd probably give that about a 7. I'm just worried about the Sinner leg.
Yeah, fair enough.
6.
6.
All right, nice.
I'll take that.
That's a multi rated. All right, there you go. That's it. Co-Bet Daily done for today. I'm going to go back and watch some big dudes mash some taters.
Yeah, we need to watch Rodriguez.
Taters.
These guys will be back on deck tomorrow. I'm actually on holiday for a
We
week
got the
and a half,
150th, me and you.
which is nice.
Great.
Raise the bat.
That's great. So get right around the show, of course. Subscribe, like, review, and star it. Chuck us a follow across all the socials. Facey, IG, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. Reds. And send in any questions via the socials. Any comments, we'll rate your multi.
Leo is going to be back for the AFL show this week.
Leo is going to be back on the AFL show, which will be very fun. I don't think I've told him that. But
I literally just did.
He's going to be there with your fantasy bets as well. My fantasy season has gone completely down the gurgler. So
I got 2,300 this week and still got beaten. I can't believe it.
Tough scenes. Either way, but I think that's it. Massive weekend ahead. Massive week ahead. Can't wait for this All Star game tomorrow as well. All right. Thank you, Sets Guy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
See you never, Jim.
Thanks. Jeez, that's worrisome. Gonna get eaten by a crocodile in far north Queensland.
Squid's going to push you in the water. Hey, Dad, yeah!
Jaymz Clements died the way he lived.
Fighting
pushed over by
crocodile. All right. Thanks to Geraldinho, as always, for producing, and Leo for the social gear. Thanks to me for all the work I've done. Missing out on the 150. Anyway, what do we say, Stats Guy?
Gamble responsibly.
All right, may all your picks come in. Happy punting. We'll catch you in a bit. Go Bet Daily, out.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.